Once again, WWE fails to sell me on a pay-per-view. Now, if the last 6 months of pay-per-views have been any indication, you know that Elimination Chamber is going to disappoint and probably suck. Well, let's see how this show did tonight. We start off with a Jericho Big Show promo. It's okay. All this makes me long for is the days of old school Jericho. He's brought back the never ever shit. But it's like, that's the only thing he's brought back. I mean, they have tried so hard to water down Jericho. He used to be one of the biggest personalities in the WWE. And, they've been watering him down for quite some time. I mean, ever since they had him turn heel, when he was feuding with Shawn Michaels like in 2008, he's been pretty fucking boring. The Jericho that everybody likes, including myself, was the cocky, brash Jericho. Whether he was a face or a heel, he was funny, he was intriguing, he was just a cool character. Whether he was annoying. He always had like a weird style, red ponytail, flashy shirts. Now he's got a light bright jacket. Fuck the light bright jacket. Now I will always be a Jericho fan, but I just think that they've watered him down so much. And I had to go back to when he started like the whole heel thing. Now he's a face again, but they had him talking all serious. It just wasn't Jericho. It was like they were forcing him to be somebody else. Then we've got Mark Henry defeating Orton by DQ. Orton is a pussy because he knows that, no one likes him anymore. He's lost so much popularity throughout the years. So he hits him with a chair. Not a horrible match, but not a great one either. And, sort of just a weird finish. With just Orton using the chair, just makes Orton look more of a bitch than he already is. Henry, while not a great wrestler, is probably one of the few tough guys left in the WWE, legitimate tough guys. Because, at least with Henry, they still, go to great lengths to make him look tough, to make him look strong. Orton hits him with the chair. Mark Henry still walks out of the ring, slamming him down. So, I gotta say that in some weird way, I sort of like Mark Henry. I'm not a fan of his, but he's okay. I guess sort of like a fan, in a weird sort of way. Then you've got Tamina defeating Layla. An alright Divas match, in all honesty. The diva hater inside of me wants to say it sucked, but to be honest, it wasn't really that bad. There was some okay wrestling in here. They didn't really fuck up too much. It was alright. Then you got The Rock on SmackDown. This is just... Once again, I have to say, how the fuck can you people say that The Rock is good? That this PG Rock is good? What a boring fucking promo this is. The Rock has done away with, all the clever, witty, funny comments that he used to make in exchange for juvenile and just, fake fucking inspirational things. He talks like he's writing on Twitter now. The shit that he says on Twitter is the same thing he says on the mic. That is fucking lame. I'm surprised he doesn't put a hashtag in front of everything he says. I mean, literally say hashtag. It's fucking stupid already. You know what I mean? That people actually are trying to, people in the YWC are trying to make us think that this Rock is the same Rock as the Attitude Era Rock. If you're saying that, then, you either never watched the Attitude Era or you're fucking mental. He sucks. He's horrible now. I never thought that one of my favorite wrestlers of all time would become such a PG motherfucker. I never thought that I'd actually be saying that The Rock sucks at any point in my life. But here I stand before you today, saying without the shadow of a good goddamn doubt that The Rock fucking sucks, and that's one of his old catchphrases that he used during the Attitude Era, and I know that because I fucking watched it. So I know that he sucks. Goes without saying. Then you got Brodus Clay and Tensai defeating 3MB. Oh, you know how this is a match that I've been waiting to see for fucking years. Fuck out of here with this shit. What a horrible fucking match this was. You know, could they have booked a shittier match? You know, why even bother? What are they trying to fucking torture people? Well, you know, do they have any fucking care for, you know, human decency, our brains, anything? I mean, holy fucking shit. I think waterboarding was like more pleasant than this. This was just fucking terrible. I've never seen, you know, WWE just fucking doing this before. This is like fucking purposely making bad matches. Not even fucking trying. After the match, the Shield comes out and beats down on these two fucking fat slobs. And by this point, I don't even fucking care. Because you know what? It's the same fucking shit with the Shield. Beatdowns, beatdowns, beatdowns. Who gives a fuck? It's the same thing. All I want to do is see them wrestle. And if they don't put on a good match at this fucking pay-per-view, I am fucking writing the Shield off for good as officially sucking. Now, as much as I love Dean Ambrose, and as much as I love that match that he had with William Regal in FCW, you know, a couple of years back, you know, come on, he's in WWE now, and that's what counts. So let's see what goes on at the pay-per-view, because right now, the Shield is very disinteresting to me. Then you got The Miz defeating Cody Rhodes, and you know, what the fuck are they doing with Cody? You know, what was it, like 2 years ago? They wanted to make Cody big, you know, a big star. They put a mask on him. They give him like some very interesting, intriguing, psychological heel character. Then they pull that fucker off of his face and make him boring. They made him into a boring motherfucker, feuding with the Big Show and now just jobbing out for whatever reason. You know, they could have made him have like this epic Intercontinental title run. You know, no one gives a fuck about the Intercontinental title, but they could have made it interesting. He could have fucking held that belt for a fucking long time. He could have set a fucking record. He could have, you know, beat Honky Tonk Man's record. I mean, why the fuck? You know, as much as I liked Honky Tonk Man back in the fucking 80s, I mean, you know, thing was, the Honky Tonk Man was, you know, not the best. I don't know why he still holds the record. But whatever. It's just, you know, that idea's gone. Obviously, Cody Rhodes is destined for jobberdom. So that's, you know, that idea can be written off completely. This is just, you know, I don't really see where they're going with The Miz. It's just kind of pathetic now. The Miz is just fucking wandering around WWE, interviewing random people, boring us to death. You know, 1 week he's getting an F5 from Brock Lesnar. The next week he's fucking, you know, strutting around with Ric Flair. I mean, could we get on track here? What is this man's goal? What is he doing in the WWE? Does he have a purpose? No, he doesn't. Besides sucking, he doesn't really serve a purpose much. Then you got Jack Swagger defeating Zack Ryder. A squash match. It was alright, I guess. I don't understand this whole Zeb Coulter thing, you know. I guess I'm sort of like minimally interested in seeing where this is going, you know, but the thing is, it's like, the PG thing, this could actually be an interesting storyline. If it wasn't so PG and they weren't so held back, you know, they could make like xenophobic comments. They could, you know, talk about more. You know, last week they, rather on Raw, it's still this week technically, they talked about, you know, protecting the Moors and shit. You know, they could have made comments. You could have had, you know, Swagger saying some shit about the Mexicans. You could have fucking taken shots at, you know, different people. You know, maybe 1 week he could have a match with Del Rio because he made a crack about the Mexicans. Maybe then he could have a feud with Yoshitatsu because he said something about the Asians. You know, he could say outrageous thing, but Not really. It's boring, and Zeb just looks like a fucking hobo. But I like Swagger. The guy has a lot of untapped potential. They didn't do his world title run the right way. They could do it the right way now. The guy seems more focused. I don't fucking know. The thing is that they beat Swagger into the ground so much the past couple of years, it's going to be hard to recover him. He's obviously not going to win the Chamber. WrestleMania, I don't know what kind of fucking match they could put up with this guy. They stick him in this random storyline. I don't fucking know what they're doing. It's just a bunch of random ideas in WWE being shot off at once with no clear direction. They probably have no fucking idea where this storyline is going. I don't mean to badmouth everything, but I'm just going based on my knowledge of the current WWE product. They never fucking give a satisfying conclusion to anything. Nothing even fucking makes sense. They can't even get through the fucking CM Punk Shield conspiracy storyline without doing some stupid ass shit that doesn't make any sense. They do a John Cena voicemail thing with AJ, and then they're saying that it's doctored. It's just storylines being overly complicated. And I got a feeling that's exactly what they're gonna do with this Swagger shit. Then you got the main event. It's Big Show defeating Jericho. Actually, a tolerable match. Not going to knock it. It wasn't horrible. It was all right. I really don't see... I understand that, Big Show has a world title match, but I don't see the purpose of having Jericho job out right before the Chamber. What purpose does this serve Big Show? The thing is with just horrendous about this whole Big Show thing is that nobody fucking likes him. Anybody with half a brain is not a Big Show fan. And you can tell because no one buys his fucking shirts. Nobody makes Big Show signs. Nobody fucking cares about this guy, but he's still in the world title picture. He's been in the world title picture and world title matches for half a year now. Over half a year, like 8 months of non-stop Big Show main events. Big Show getting, and when he wasn't, in a main event, he was involved in a main event, like with John Cena and John Laurinaitis. Enough with the Big Show. Fucking retire, you big fucking sack of shit. I'm fucking sick of seeing you already. I mean, my God, he's a fucking shitty ass, fucking lethargic, slow ass wrestler. I mean, this guy should be fucking wrestling in high school gymnasiums. He should be at a fucking a circus, Barnum and Bailey or some shit. Just in the fucking freak show. He should be in a three-ring circus. This motherfucker's just, a fucking freak. He's big, but he's stupid. He's dumb. He's moronic, and, it's just, I don't like him, alright? Alright, so overall, not a horrible episode of SmackDown. Not bad, but if, I'm just, the average consumer, and I'm not familiar with WWE, and I'm a casual wrestling fan, I'm not going to be interested to order the Elimination Chamber. Who the fuck would pay $55 for a fucking pay-per-view that, where the build-up is this? This is not build-up. I mean, you got the main event, The Rock, and it's just fucking shitty and lame. And I almost forgot to talk about it because I got so fucking worked up over The Rock as an individual. I didn't even mention that they can't even get fucking CM Punk to come into the arena. Instead, he's via satellite. Fuck that shit. Are you kidding me? The very last show, there should be some big fucking build-up. There should be craziness happening. And no, it's a calm show. We're going to take it calm and steady on this show. We don't want to get the people too excited. And the thing is, what you would say, that would be acceptable. Maybe they're saving the good shit for the pay-per-view. But this is what they fucking always do. Shitty-ass shows, holding everybody back in the ring, holding everybody back on the mic. Maybe, okay, so you know what? Acceptable. Maybe the pay-per-view is going to be good. Pay-per-view comes around, and that ends up sucking too. I mean, come on already. I mean, what the fuck are they doing? We don't get good shit at any time. Shitty build-up, shitty fucking shows, and shitty fucking pay-per-views. I mean, my God, should just fucking blow my brains out already, you know? Or don't want to do that. I'm not going to commit suicide over this fucking shit. But I'll blow my brain out for the part that thinks about wrestling. Because that shit's just, it's just retarding the rest of my brain. My brain's pretty soon it's going to start spreading into, you know, other lobes and shit like that. Ah, alright? Yeah.